Hi. Hey guys. What's up? So, we're back in Subnautica. And inside my base, I found something kind of weird.
Captain.
There is a sea dragon Leviathan just sitting on my table here. Kind of weird, right? Well, it gets weirder. Someone's been doing some rewiring of my base, and now I have some electrical outlets and stuff as well. And if you look again, there's a new type of fabricator. Now, what on earth happened? Why is this stuff here? Now we can make a bunch of different stuff as well. Stuff we didn't have access to make before, especially these Leviathan doll things. So, we'll get into that in just a moment. First, I have something big to actually share with you. This is what I wanted to speak to you about first. This is a piece of conceptual art that is confirmed within Subnautica. This was actually created by one of their developers, Corey Strader. And I'm actually really impressed by this because I didn't know Corey was able to make stuff like this. This is actually really impressive and really well made. I like it a lot. I want to know what you guys think about it down below in the comments section. Now, there are some things I do want to point out about this image. Looking up at the top, obviously we see a prawn suit or exosuit, which is a nod towards us being able to potentially use the exosuit in the Arctic DLC. It may be one of the vehicles we use to move around. Now, when you think about the exosuit and it being in an Arctic climate, we imagine we may have some different mechanics with the suit. Ice is slippery. Snow can even be slippery. Snow can make a metal surface very slippery. So we probably will need some kind of cleat upgrade to the boots of our exosuit for it to be climbing things like this and not slipping off and us not having a bad time. Because I don't think it's going to cut it to have some kind of rubber foot on the bottom of it and hope we have the grip we need. No, you're going to want either some kind of blade like skates or you're going to want cleats. So, keep that in mind. If the Subnautica developers ever see this video, well, maybe that's a good nod towards you to think about what we may need as far as foot attachments for playing in this DLC. We also see a lot of different caverns within the world of Subnautica, obviously in this picture. And you can see in the far background, there are also gigantic mountains. Now, I'm not saying that we may be in a giant mountain range covered in ice and snow, but it's always a possibility. And clearly, there is some other things happening within this image, because if you look down below, we see a giant tentacle-like object with some bioluminescent light. Now, this, I shouldn't say it's a tentacle. It doesn't look like a tentacle, and that's what it looks like at first glance. This looks like the tail of some kind of very large creature. Now, I want to make sure that it's clear with you guys again. The devs have said it's conceptual, and this may never make it into the game, but it is something they wanted to release. It's very well made, it's a very nice image, and it gives us a great idea of Subnautica in general. It's interesting because I'm wondering how large this Leviathan creature would be. You can clearly see by the size and scale of this thing, it is, I would say, sea dragon sized. It is definitely superior to the size of the Reaper Leviathan. And incredibly enough, I do think this may be its own creature. However, what it may look like, I'm not entirely sure. But this does look like it is the back portion of its body, and we can actually see a portion of the body going off into the background that we cannot see. So it's longer than what we can see right here, and it also has more mass past what we can see. So right off the bat, we know this thing is bigger than the glaciers that we see in this image overall. And it's just going to raise even more questions, because one of the questions I have now are these green orbs. Are these green orbs that look like frozen enzymes anything to do with this creature? Is this creature putting them off? I know you guys remember the Sea Emperor's reveal in the Subnautica reveal trailer, I think, or launch trailer or whatever, and like, Everyone thought this thing would be some menacing monster that would eat you. It was just a bad time. It had the scariest demeanor of any creature within Subnautica when it came to sounds and it just kind of being underneath the swimmer, right? Well, this thing may be giant in nature, but it also may be kind, like the Sea Emperor. But keep in mind, not everything they bring to the game may be some horrible monster that we never want to deal with, because you never know. Could be some nice monster that we do want to deal with. It may have something for us. I'm just kind of confused by the green orbs. I'm wondering what those green orbs might be, because those are... That's not bubbles. That is not bubbles. The final point I want to make is from Obraxis, that obviously Corey approved for this concept art to be shown for the Subnautica expansion. However, it is clear the concept art, as I mentioned, things change. The game look and the creatures will be different, so we may not see these mountain ranges. We may not even see the creature, or the creature may turn into a tiny little pufferfish. There's no guarantee. It depends on what they want to do with the game. It depends what they feel is best for the game. It doesn't matter if we have a giant Leviathan that they put hundreds of hours into making if it has no purpose other than to go around in the ocean and kill people with no real dialogue or really any depth to the experience. What I mean by this is every creature in Subnautica has some function or reason to be in the game. It's not there specifically to kill you for no reason. The Sea Emperor Leviathan, obviously a giant creature, there to help you. The Sea Dragon, obviously a large creature, there to challenge you in the deepest depths of the ocean. The Ghost Leviathan, oh no, you got me. Nope, protects the void and also plays a major storyline role within Subnautica. So, most of these creatures are here to I guess, just give us a bad time, but also provide some depth and, I guess, discrepancy between safety, no safety, and progression within the actual storyline of the game. Anyways, enough about the DLC, because I want to explain this stuff to you now. I want to explain how I have the ability to have these Leviathan dolls. I'm actually going to check out all of these right now because they're kind of cool. And I like the idea of having these tiny Leviathan. It's like a little mound of crap. Reaper Leviathan. I need the Ghost Leviathan and the other ones as well. So, the idea behind this is actually a mod. I'm going to leave a link to this mod in the description of the video. It's super cool because it doesn't just... Oh, my inventory is full. Oh no, I got to clear out some stuff. See, the cool thing about this mod, like I was saying, is it lets you build things that you couldn't normally build in Subnautica, like the nutrient block. Before we couldn't make this. Now you can. And we also have the bag. Then you have the Leviathans, obviously. You have toys that you can make as well. You can make a cuttlefish doll, which is kind of cool. I didn't know that was the... Oh, ooh, that was kind of... That scarred me. I'm not okay with that. A miniature Aurora as well. You get the idea, though, guys. Like, you can make basically everything, but it really gets into in-depth because we have circuit boxes here, and we have a whole new tier of things we can make. This has added a ton of aesthetic objects, and actually, I think these might actually play a function because they actually have the description, a relay for interconnection of equipment, so we can interconnect different circuits. Even if they don't, you can still make your base look fancy with these relays and stuff. Like, you can pick them up, you can put them down, and it's kind of cool. So I want to put these Leviathan dolls down first. So let's go ahead. Here's the... I have a feeling this guy's going to be bad. Oh, no, he's not. Not nearly as bad as I thought. Okay, let's put you right here. Oh, he's so cute. And then we have the Ghost Leviathan right here. I can rotate items, but the problem is when I do, I also change items. I think I'm... Nope, they don't want to fix. Okay, whatever. I mean, you can rotate it if you want, but apparently I'm not allowed to. Oh, wait, no, we have it. We're okay, because it's stuck. That's good. Ghost Leviathan didn't stay. Damn you! Okay, let me put you right there. So these are the Leviathan dolls. Let me just free cam for you so you can see them even better. Now, they are pretty low in quality because I guess they're scaled down so much, and I have noticed that some of them do have eyes, and other ones just don't have eyes, and it's kind of creepy, actually. Like the Sea Dragon especially not having eyes, yeah, that's demonic as all hell. Ghost Leviathan is here with its mouth open, and you can see, like, this silk webbing all around it. It's nice because I see this as an aesthetic pleasure. And I love aesthetic pleasures within games. Oh, the cuttlefish looks so cute. Oh, you're so adorable. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. I'm done with that guy. Oh, boy. We can spruce things up a ton, and what I mean by that is now we can make a ton of stuff that we didn't have access to before in the way of creation things. Now, I know they are currently working on the mod as well to add like forklifts and different stuff like that, which is some really nice fancy stuff, but right now, we have what we have, so we're going to work with what we have, and we have a bunch of posters actually, which is really nice. I like the idea of having these posters because it gives you the instant option to be like, hey, I'm going to make some fancy stuff, and I'm going to put it down around my base. So, it's cool, and let me just show you real quick, because there is something that they added in that I actually didn't expect. I could put the Aurora poster right there, actually. You can see I have my reef back right here on top of a trash can. Now I have the Sea Emperor right here laying on this shelf, along with a Sea Treader, and the Sea Dragon is here as well. Hello, Sea Emperor. How you doing? You doing good? I'm glad you're doing good, so let's walk into our main room. So coming into the main room, we actually see we have Diction's cat right here, and 2 Markiplier dolls, along with Jacksepticeye's, well, Septic Eye. On top of that, we have a vending machine and a coffee machine and our bed and a shelf with some of the Leviathan dolls kind of just hanging out there. Now, the cool thing about this is we also have a table, and this table can be used now to put different things down if we want to mess with them. This is actually a larger object. Let me just, there, right there. This is actually a much larger object. I haven't used it. What is it? Tubular shelf. It's non-functional, though. Damn. And then this is obviously another cart we can put down right here. I mean, it kind of fits the feel of Subnautica, but you can quickly see that it just adds the aesthetics to the room. It makes your room really customizable. And the good thing about this is that if, for whatever reason, you want this mod in your single player and you're not cheating, well, it does have requirements to make this stuff. And the requirements aren't anything too incredibly disastrous. They won't break the bank for you. They won't do anything other than give you another tier of gameplay that you can mess with. The only thing that I don't like is that, unfortunately, oh, I can make wall monitors too, I forgot. But the only thing I don't like is, unfortunately, I think this electrical system that we have, since there are no snap points, I was messing with it a bit more. You can make, like, let me just show you. You can make the circuit box, so I'll make that. So let me just check these out real quick, because there are items in this I haven't even checked out. We have a computer we can put down right here. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. We have another monitor we could put down, like, say, put it on the roof. Right here. Now, there are no signals, obviously. I don't know if they'll ever make a system where we can actually utilize these. That'd be really nice. But let me show you what I mean about this whole circuit thingy. So, we have this right here. Let me just... So, I put this thing down and have it facing into the wall, so it looks like electrical stuff going through the wall. It's a really nice touch. I like it a lot, but I don't think it plays a function in the game, unfortunately. I can put this down right here, and I could technically rotate this then, but this would get a little bit messy fast. Let me just see if I can mess with it. I'll put you right here. Now let me just see if I can rotate this without it killing my game. Can't rotate it. Oh, yeah, I can rotate it, but it just rotates on the wrong axis. Damn. So, like, you get the idea. I'd have to, like, put this, like, and it gets so weird. Come on, stop. I'd have to put this, like, right here, for instance. And now it looks really good. It looks like it's coming from the box, right? I don't know. I think it's really situational when you're going to use those. And I'm not entirely sure if there is a situation where you would really want to spend the time to use those, because they add some aesthetics, yeah. But they don't add a lot of versatility when it comes to their actual utilization of the base. Whereas, like, these right here, I mean, you have the little models. You can put the models down. You have some aesthetics right here. Put some stuff in this, and I mean, you're basically set. There's actually a screenshot on their mod page that I'll show you. It's kind of cool. And this is one of the rooms completely furnished with all kinds of different stuff, and it looks all fancy and amazing, right? I like it. I like it a lot. That's why I'm here with this mod right now, basically. But guys, I want you to let me know what you think about this down in the comments section. Again, I will leave a link to this mod in the description of this video. As far as the Leviathan, you know, it's cool and all, but please don't get your hopes up that, oh my god, we're going to get this amazing thing. You know, they might not be able to make it and have a reason to make it. They need a reason before they put this much time and effort into a large-scale creature like that. I do like this mod. I like this mod a lot. You can make a room very homey, very fast, and do some unique things. Actually, there's something I forgot. So just looking through the items, this is the decorations fabricator. This is what we actually use to make the things. You make this, and then obviously you have access to create the other stuff. Something that's interesting, though, is this right here. They actually added the specimen analyzer to a list of things you can make and create. And it also has an icon, which is nice. We can actually put the specimen analyzer down now, and it actually it glows with the world. Let me just go to night real quick. Like, it glows with everything. It has the right shadows. We had issues with this where it went really dark and looked really bad. And they fixed that somehow. Now, it doesn't do any function. It doesn't have an animation or work. I kind of wish it did, but it kind of works as like a one-use storage. So, one item can go in it, and that's it, storing it. Maybe like a safe or something. This used to be the thing that we'd use to analyze different creatures and stuff, by the way. That's when, if we didn't have the scanner tool, which I don't have right now, but this would have been what we were using instead of the scanner tool. We'd catch things and throw them inside here, I guess, and it would analyze them and tell us everything about it. I'm assuming it had two lasers jet out of this section right here, actually, onto the creature, and it would scan it like that, like the scanner does now. And as a note, this is actually the first mod, I believe, that this mod creator has ever made. They haven't messed with Subnautica mods before. I thought I read something about that. I might be wrong, but I do remember reading something about this being their first mod, and people complimenting this person on how well made it was done and how it looks in general. Personally, I like it. I'm actually very impressed. Let me just see if I can put this down. Oh, it completely ignored that. That has no hitbox. I guess? It has no hitbox. I can't place things on it. There must be like an actual Subnautica coded thing. Yeah, it has. You can walk through it. I mean, that's okay, I guess. It still adds the aesthetic, so that doesn't even matter. I mean, I don't think that's something they can fix unless they actually start 3D modeling this thing and stuff, and that'd be a whole other avenue of pain. Okay, guys, that is it. I hope you enjoyed this Subnautica video. Let me know what you think down below in the comments section about the stuff you have seen here. And I will see you and your beautiful faces in the next video.